Alright, we're playing some Fights in Tight Spaces. This is a rather interesting game, little game. Um, it's still in early access, so there are going to be some bugs. Or no, not early access. Is it still in early access? Let me check. I don't think it is. Uh, no, it is still in early access. Never mind. Um, it's an interesting game. It has its own like. Yeah, I know. I've even got the whole playthrough thing now. Just too classic. So you're an agent. Um, it's sort of like if Super Hot was a card game, if that makes sense. That sounds sort of weird, but that's basically what it is. You choose a deck type. I'll just choose balanced because it's the basic one. Um, has your cards in it. Uh, I won't do the training, but well, I'll do the training so I can explain uh, how you do it, how it all works, basically. Turn-based deck building fighting game. That sounds really odd. It's sort of a mouthful, but you could use Q and E to rotate. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any like perpendicular. It's only diagonal looks on it, and I don't really know why that is. But uh, this is the enemy. Their health, how much damage they're going to do to you if you're standing right there. This is how much range it has. It'll tell you this in a minute. But cards require momentum to play. You have 1 of 3. Can't play this one. You can gain 1 this way. So with a focus card, yeah, I know. Get momentum, then you could do something like this. Yeah, I know. I know game. Thank you. If an opponent is pushed out of the fight space, they're knocked out immediately. Enemies can be pushed over railings or anywhere you see a hazard marker. Yeah, so if I go, whoop, out they go. Doesn't matter how much health they have. This is where they spawn next. And turn. Or you can press enter. Every time you make a successful attack, your combo level will increase. Combo is maintained between turns. Some require specific combos, like this. Movement will reduce your combo. Use a step to step in front of the enemy. Now they have the little like fist that shows they're going to attack. They could do this. Enemies will be activated if they are targeting the player at the beginning of the turn, or if any character enters their range during the turn. Enemies with projectile weapons can attack from any distance provided there isn't an obstacle. So this dude's going to shoot this dude in the back, because that's how real life works. If an enemy has been activated, they will attack at the end of the turn, regardless of the allegiance of their target. So, that makes sense. Alt button to see current health. Oops. Things. They're currently primed to attack on their turn. Option play to move closer to enemies. You can do 6 damage or move 2 tiles. Normally, I would avoid taking that much damage in a single turn, if I can. Block is removed at the beginning of the turn, that's what it said. Some cards like Grapple require you to first select the target, play the card, and select the enemy. Then select the destination. past them, push them back. Now I'm out of their range, but it's good to get shot in the back because that makes sense. I probably could use that. Oh well. That's nice. We'll just slap him once and die. He'll have to reorder the turn. I could have done move it a little bit, but they're gonna move their turn anyways. So, or move 2. So, oh, actually, just do well this way, and then we got. Oh, I have to be out of range. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't matter. I can do this. It doesn't make a difference. I'll just do. Let's see here. Throw you over there. And out you go. Wow, he got some height there. And then we got these 4, and the final one is all of them. I have gotten up to this before, but it's really hard because you have to do it all in one run, basically. I'll probably get to the end of this one and stop the recording, I think. Maybe. Because these can be some long sections. A lot of fights. And I'm not going to do it all in one. So sometimes they go pretty quick, sometimes they don't. And you do choose different pathways, so it's different that way too, I guess. But yeah. Okay. It costs 0, and I can use it again. This one is a unique one of the balanced one. It stays in your hand until you use it, but it's removed for the rest of the game if you use it too early, sort of thing. Let's see here. We got 6 damage. He does 6 damage. We'll do. Oh, if you hit them against walls too, it does actual extra. I think 4 or 2 damage. I can't remember, but it's the same if you hit them against other players or other enemies as well. Counter's nice too. It attacks back to people, so it's a counter because it adds defense as well. It's 12 defense. Or 14 defense against the 12 damage they're going to deal. So here, I'll show you the push. It had 20 health, now 8 damage for a 4 card, so it does 4 damage against the wall. Or 8 damage for a 4 damage card. The one push pushes them against the wall and it deals 4 damage. That's kind of sort of. It attacks back, so no damage for myself. The ragdoll in this game is hilarious as well. Like, if I just push this dude against the wall. I could have pushed him out as well, but he comes in, but not in this turn, I can't. Let's see here, 8 damage. 6 and 8. Yeah, whatever. Just flops around. Enemy spawns in. And I could just kick them out. Out you go. Ooh, throw is a really good one to have because it requires that if you knock them down, it stuns them for a turn, or it keeps them on the ground for 1 turn, and then when they get up, they're stunned for a turn, and then they can deal damage again the next turn. So it's actually pretty nice. Let's see here. Doesn't really matter which way I go. 4 people, 4 people. So it shows on the right the stuff for it. Let's do the small one again. The small ones can be good or bad for the amount of people you get, because sometimes it spawns like all 4 of them at a time, or sometimes it spawns them like 2 at a time, like this one is. There's things in the way you can turn it, which is nice as well. There's little like bits in the room too, which is kind of interesting. But the enemies are not all red as well. They change color with each different type. Like the next story mission, I think they're orange or shades of orange. The one after that, they're green because it's jade something or other, triads or something like that. And the last one is purple, where they're like a white collar sort of crime group, I guess. But let's see here. The tire iron deals like injury damage, like if you were playing Slay the Spire. If you've played that before, it's very similar, but where it adds an injury card to your hand and it like deals damage to you if it's in your hand or something such like that. Anyways, kick him against the wall so it deals more damage. 8 damage. 4 more damage. He has a range of 2 as well, so he'll hit him as well next time. So just beat him up, I guess, entirely. Yeah, he'll still smack him. So yeah, I'll play some of this, I guess. Let's see here. Where's 3? So we'll do push him off, and then it's the only attack that I've seen that looks really weird when he does it, to me at least. Let's do this. It's flopping around on his hand there. Let's see if I can see here. Advance and push. Good. Hurts him a decent amount. I can also throw him. See that. Just in the wall there, but that's the same thing. I should have done hammer fist first, but whatever. Now he's stunned for a turn. Now we'll do counter. More damage to him. Block, I guess, just because I can. Throw on the ground again, just because it'd be funny. I'll just push him into the wall. Just taking a nap. Let's see here. Do this first. I would do this, but you need to be next to a wall. He's not next to a wall, so I can't do it. So get up next turn, be stunned, and just double finish. Smack against the wall. Wow, that was really just slapped against the wall. Separate's pretty nice. You can push them in opposite directions if they're on either side of you. Can, well, give you space, I guess. I'm still going to take throw because throw is universally useful. I don't know why it counts like this is just outside the room. They'll come back in, but you need to push. No, I don't. Done. I can't push it out this turn. Probably gonna take some amount of damage here. So, there's that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move out of the way, I think. I don't want to take damage. Plus that shoots him, that's nice. Okay, slip is nice. As long as you move diagonally around the target, then you gain momentum. If you move just like a space next to you, it doesn't count for that for some reason. It says move around a target. So technically you're moving around this target. So you're not in his range anymore. But if you go around them, it gives you momentum back. Whereas if you just sidestep, it doesn't. So I don't really understand why that is. But that's the way it is. So if I front kick him, he'll hit the other guy as well. And they'll both take damage, which is nice. We'll just do some basic slapping around. He's shot in the face again, but I do. Weird little like back up, back down thing they do when they stand up is a little bit weird. I remember seeing that last time, but it's all good. Doesn't matter. Let's do quick kick. It's the moon, apparently. Wow, okay. I can combo finish it, and he would die, but then I would take 10 damage, so I'm just gonna count him. As long as it's blocked, he doesn't deal the injury damage. He doesn't put the injury card in my hand. Any damage is unblocked. Okay, let's see. Do doesn't really matter. Use that because it's a zero cost sort of thing. 4 damage, then additional 4 damage. And just because I have extra. Slap down again. Then we'll just combo finish because it's the easiest way. It's hopping around. Really funny to see the little different moves they have. Standard's interesting, but you need 2 range to use it. You cannot use it if you're only 1 range away from it, which is sort of annoying. Shove is definitely very interesting, and Heavy Strike is very interesting. I think we'll stick with Shove, though, because it's pretty fun to shove them left or right. And if you go to the gym, or medical is, if you have injuries, you can remove them, or if you... medical things, basically. The gym is you can upgrade them, or add cards, or remove cards. I'll upgrade because I'm pretty sure knockdown can deal more damage, which is pretty nice. But it costs so much money to upgrade. Oops. Let's see. This just adds 10 damage. I think I'll just do counter because it adds more block to it. And do I have enough for anything else? Quick block can add more to that as well. Start adding some more unique enemies after a while. Like, still sort of red enemy with you could vaguely tell that it's a shade of red. There's redder boots, like maroon boots or something. Very deep maroon. But yeah, this dude will charge up to 3 tiles, gains 12 block every turn, and deals 10 damage. This dude just restores 5 block every turn, and that dude has a gun. So he'll gradually add more enemies for you to fight. This is a bad angle. They're all bad angles. Whatever. Let's see here. We'll do... shove this dude right. And now he's shooting him. And then I'll slip over here. I could throw him, but then he would shoot me because it would go over him. Can't hit smash because he's not near enough to anything nearby to smash into. So he'll do damage to him, he'll do damage to him. We try again for the next turn. Uh, 8 damage if I push him against the wall. But there are challenges in the upper right. Complete level within 7 turns. Defeat all the enemies. You have to defeat all the enemies, but the challenge is to complete the level within 7 turns. It is possible, and I have done it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it perfectly every time. So don't expect much from me, basically. You can get hit by him instead. And that's it for this turn. Now he's dead. Okay, let's see. We got... oh, if you're standing on the space where they are thrown to, they deal damage to you if they try to get up on you. Slip again. And go. This. Yeah. Zoom, I feel like it's really far away for some reason. Counter does not work for ranged attacks. Just saying. Oh, interesting. If you used to gain 5 block every turn, even if he was stunned. Didn't make a lot of sense to me, but I guess they fixed that. Block because it costs nothing. You got 5 health, you got 10 health, you got 42 health. stupid of him. He's sort of annoying. Gain the momentum from it. That's 2 health left. Is he near enough to something? No, he's not. Okay, let's see here. You can hit him next turn instead of me. That'd be great. He does 8 damage, so block that all you want. We'll go here now. Heavy. If they're heavy enemies, like it says there in the right, they cannot be down, so I can't throw them, which is really annoying. But for the lightweight enemies, like any of these or any of the ones that aren't wearing like stuff on their back or like are just fat, because that's the thing too. There's a fat enemy that you can't down either. And he's kind of annoying to deal with. Let's do counter, I think. Let's see here. I'll do shift, just move 1. Hammer fist and then throw. Lays on the floor permanently. Now it's only the fat one, or the heavy one. Let's see here, we got front kick, 8 damage, or 10 damage, I mean. Strike. Hit smash. A little bit laggy there for a second. Flick you to the right so I don't take any damage. You block. This is the one that deals 8 damage. 6 damage or 2 damage to health now. This won't take the block. And then I have enough block to block his thing, and there we go. But I didn't do it within 8 turns. If you don't select the card fully, it's like that. Let's see here. Combo counter. Plus 2 damage per combo level. Oh, that's pretty good. Doing counters. Do that. Events. As far as I've done events, they're mostly negative, so I try not to do those so much. I'd rather do fighting just as is. It's another parking garage. You might see the, I think he's called Chonk. Oh, no, these are some of the enemies that sometimes come from, sometimes they put other level enemies in them. These are just prisoners. Gain +1 damage for each turn they're alive, and they start with 8 damage. And they only have 1 range. There's 6 enemies, so I'm pretty sure there's 2 more of them. But anyways, let's kick him into his teammate.